Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to flip the camera around and show you my current planner setup and like notebook system. So not just like where I'm calendaring everything, but kind of running you through like a bunch of different things and just how I'm using each one and what the purpose is of each. So I can't wait to get started. So I'm gonna turn you around and let's get into it. Okay guys, now we are looking down at my whole setup that I currently have. So as you can see, I have a few different things going on here and I will walk you through my current planner setup. So underneath here is my Louis Vuitton desk agenda, which you probably saw in my latest unboxing, and also I did a full video on like moving into the agenda, and I'm using the Lavender Gold 1-inch discs, and I'm using dividers and inserts by Minted Sugar on Etsy, which is just gorgeous. So that is my current like calendar planner and everything. But before I had bought this, I was trying to explore like a traveler's notebook system. I wanted to just try something new. So I picked these up and they were super, super inexpensive. All four of these are from Hobby Lobby. These two come individually, but they're like matching. One says weekly on it and the other says monthly. And then these two came in a pack. And I think they are like $8 for two regular price, but they always go on sale for 40 or 50% off. And I think each of these were about $6 each. But again, you can get them for like half off if you keep an eye out for the sales. And I'll show you what a general month looks like in here. But it's just an undated 12-month traveler's notebook. Super nice layout. And then in between the months, you just have grid paper with like this little like thumbtack down in the corner. And the texture of this is so nice. It's got like a soft touch cover. It is cardstock, but really nice. There's this little like spotted design. There's the thumbtack again with hello, and you can put your name here, which I didn't do. And then in here it's just blank, and you've got calendars here for 2018, 19, and 20. And then it goes into the months. And what I did on the grid pages, I designed on Canva and printed out and double-sided sticky taped in these little inserts. I just put make a habit up top, and I'll show you what a blank one looks like. You can see I didn't keep up with filling it out, but basically there's 6 little empty calendars for the month so that you could track habits, whether that's you know, workouts or getting your steps in or things like that. I was trying to keep track of that. So this is just a 12-month monthly insert. And then this one is the weekly, corresponding weekly. It comes with 26 weeks. So you would need 2 of these to make, you know, like a full year. And this also matches the design. It's got like that similar font this week. Monday, Tuesday, you know, the whole week there. Saturday, Sunday are extra small here. I didn't love that, but I thought, okay, for $3 it's fine. And it has that thumbtack design, and you could use this in a lot of different ways. You could put your appointments and schedule in here, or you could also do like gratitude or journaling, a little bit of journaling in each box every day. Or what I had started to do was use this to track meals and just write down like everything I was you know, consuming that day in terms of food. This is when I wanted to just get more mindful about what I was eating, but it wasn't, you know, I wasn't like tracking calories or anything. You can do whatever you want in here. So initially these two were gonna be like my actual calendaring, and then the idea was that I would store other stuff in these 2 things. One was gonna be like my blog and content, and one was gonna be all my goals for the year. So I just think this illustration is so darn cute. I just love it. And then inside, really pretty kind of design. It just has really pretty like hand lettered words, glamorous, beautiful, darling, things like that. So this one is like lined paper inside, and this is where I was kind of writing down, what did I write down? Ideas for my blog, for YouTube, like what I want to be doing for that. And then in this one I wrote down just sort of general goals. Oh, and this one is dot grid paper. So here is where I wrote down like all of my goals, and then for each goal I was trying to write down sort of, you know, my limiting thought that I had about it, habits that I want to create, and then an action that I want to take against that goal. So this was just kind of where I was putting in like one goal per page so I could kind of gather my thoughts. Oh, and this is fun too. It has like a pink interior, which is so pretty. Obviously, this is my favorite color in the world. So in here, although it comes with dot grid paper, which you can see, I, again, kind of went on canva.com and designed my own little inserts here. I'll zoom you in so you can see a little more closely. Here, I'll zoom you in. So what I had done was created kind of like a time blocked version. And again, just cut this down to size, print it on regular printer paper, cut it down to size, and then use double-sided sticky tape to like paste it in here. So I just had the day, left it undated. This is like my time of the day, you know, my agenda from 6 a.m. to, what did I do, 10 p.m. there. And then on the right, I just had like 3 sections. And you could put, you know, work, school, family, chores, whatever. And at the bottom, I made a little box for like daily gratitude. And I thought this was so pretty. This was like the day I was testing using it, you know, which was great. But I found that when you do fill this up, like glue in more papers, it just makes the whole thing like so much more bulky. And I didn't love that, you know. So that it was my initial thought before I got the LV desk agenda. I was trying to explore this path of like traveler's notebooks, and let me just try it and see. So I still really like this system because the pros and cons here. The pros are this is super, super affordable as a system. It's very portable. Because it's inexpensive, you're not gonna feel bad if you like glue in pages, rip out pages, like it's fine. It's just kind of a low maintenance sort of planner setup. What I didn't love about this though is that when I'm in a current week, you know, if I'm writing things down, let's say I'm putting my appointments in here and I want to flip back and see what the month looks like, I can't just go back to like a month page. I have to go into a separate book. So I'm glad I tried this because now I know that, well, I don't like having my week and my month like that separated. What I'm using these for now, now I'm using these as basically like a pre-plan. Like this monthly thing is really great because I can just pencil in things that are coming up, people's birthdays and stuff like that. So I'm going to continue using that, and it's just great for on the go. I don't have to worry about, you know, ruining it or anything. As I said earlier, I'm using this one for tracking meals and what I am eating. So again, super lightweight. You can take it with you everywhere, and it fits in small purses as well. And then these two, I'm tracking goals and stuff I want to do with my blog and my YouTube in here. So I like having those two topics in their own separate little notebooks or section. Ideally, I would like to have everything all in one, so we will see. We will see how I kind of get to that. The next couple things I wanted to share were these two. So before discovering this guy and those traveler's notebooks, I was a die-hard Happy Planner girl, and I had bought this really adorable, you know, micro notes notebook from the Happy Planner. It's just got 4 discs, so that gives you a sense of how little it is. And actually on the inside cover is the other girl with the like light brown hair. So you could like take these covers off and switch them and have whichever one on the front that you want. It comes with this one with the brunette girl on the front, and I like her, so I just kept it that way. Initially I was using this as like a food tracker and writing down what I was eating each day, but it is really, really small for that. So then I started keeping this on my bedside and using it for daily gratitude at bedtime, and I really liked that. So I might continue using it for that as well. But again, once this is done, once these papers are done, I kind of want to have everything all in one. So I keep wanting to try to get to that, like a one notebook system, and yet I keep finding more cute things that I like gotta have. Which takes me to my next notebook, this adorable little pocket size, I think it's about pocket size, or maybe passport size notebook, and it's just bound There are no rings or anything. It's just in this beautiful light pink blush pink color, and there's like a little pleather tassel here. It's faux leather, and on the front I don't know if you can see, but it says "Talk to Me," and it's just simple like lined paper inside. I bought this thinking that, okay, this could be just a great notebook. This could be a great notebook to have in my purse with me on the go, so that if I have thoughts and ideas and I don't want to bring this whole thing out with me, I can just jot down things in here. Lists, to-dos, reminders, just a really pretty notebook. So this is sort of my main actual planner where I have my calendar and everything. I don't really have much deco in the pockets or anything going on. This is just a 2019 like full view calendar. This came from my Happy Planner Mini, and I just cut that out so that I could have it for reference here. And I think from my last video, this is probably a little bit different, but yeah, essentially I've got some pretty vellum. This is a dashboard that I made myself. And then in here, I put in sort of like a mini vision board and a bucket list for things I want to do this year. So I'll show you June. This is just my June monthly view, and this is half letter size paper, which is great. And then this is just like the current week. I don't really have a good page marker or bookmark or anything for this. I'm using these little paper clips, which are pretty old, many years old, but they are the little gold bow tie ones by Kate Spade. And they used to come in a big pack of like 12 or something, so I still have that whole pack of them. So that's what I use to just kind of mark the current week, and also June as the current month. And yeah, this is a really like simple setup right now. I don't think this is my ideal setup, but for now, within each of these dividers, I have just put in 2 months at a time. So once you get to here, this is July. So July and August are in this section. And then we get into September, October in here. And then November, December, like at the back. And this is like the part that tucks in. And again, I don't have anything in my card slots. I don't have anything in this like business card holder. I imagine I will get some other things at some point, but for now, this is just like my really simple, functional setup. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I think this is like such a gorgeous, agenda. The cover itself is just amazing, and the disc system is so great because you can customize it so much. Also, if you want to change the following year and don't want to use discs, you could just simply get like a bound, notebook that tucks in here, and that's really easy too. So this is so much more versatile than the like binder ring versions that LV does, like the GM, MM, and PM. So that's why I went with this. I will say though, this kind of feels big to me, like with so many months sitting in here. I think I have, how much paper do I have? Like 8 months worth of inserts in here, and that's a lot. Like this is kind of heavy, it's kind of chunky, it's beautiful. It doesn't fit in like a medium purse, like it would not fit in a pochette Matisse or something like that. I think if you took just this part out, it probably would, but like, I don't know. So I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. The quality is just fabulous. Every time I look at it, I'm like, wow. It makes you feel, it's a very luxurious experience to own one of these. But I am kind of rethinking the size and the weight, to be totally honest. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep playing with it. The other reason I'm thinking about like, okay, wondering, is this too big, is, I don't really seem to be filling up the pages so much, I'll show you like the prior week or something, just so you can see. I don't have the most ginormous, I don't have like huge handwriting, but I was thinking, oh, well, the small is too small, and I don't want to do the MM rings. So I was really kind of down to this desk agenda and the PM size, and I thought, well, that paper is just going to be ridiculous, like way too small, which I think it would only be a little bit, I don't know, I don't have one to compare, but like a little bit bigger than these, well, bigger than this size paper, but this is really, really hard to write on, you know? And so, I don't know, I went with this, but it's not, I don't know, it's not the most portable, like travel friendly thing in my mind. Then again, I haven't been like trying to like take it to work with me every day, so maybe I need to figure that out. I don't know. And again, the whole goal here was for me to like live everything, you know. The whole goal here was to have just one planner that kind of does it all. So we'll have to see. I absolutely still love this agenda. I think it's gorgeous. I just am surprised that it is just a little bit bulky, you know, and a little bit heavy. So I'm gonna try to actually take out a few of the months and maybe only keep like 2 months at a time, and then see if this feels more like portable to me. And then we'll see. But I don't know. I feel like I'm always gonna have my eye on so many things. Do we all feel that way? Is it just me? Hopefully not just me. So anyway, that is my current, you know, setup and system. So this is main planner. I'm doing a lot of notes and pre-planning in here. This is a little bit of a gratitude diary that just sits on my bedside, like nightstand table. And this is just like on the go, miscellaneous notes, groceries, whatever, like just to have a notebook that's living in your purse essentially, and not really for like a category. So there you have it. That is my current like planner and notebook and like notes and gratitude like setup. I think it's working. It's working for me just fine right now, but again, I think I want to finish, because I've bought these things, I want to continue using them, and then once they're done, I'm gonna continue to fit everything into like one place for myself. So anyway, I hope you absolutely enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you in the next one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!